Karen Harper, Sandwich resident, and actually, I was going to ask for a show of hands how many people were here because they support the EDPA in its current form. Hands up. How many are here because they have concerns? I just thought it would be an important visual. It was basically everybody.
Excuse me, you didn't, I have an answer that doesn't quite apply to your question.
Well, it's just to give them the...
Anyway, there's a visual there, do what you want with it, but we're going to have to stick to the format.
I've got my time to speak to. Okay, so I'm up here speaking against the EDPA in its current format, and I'm actually speaking on behalf of my mother and two of my neighbors. So these properties are on 10 Mile Point and on Mount Tolney. Now, people bought these properties more than 50 years ago, and they have been residential properties for quite a long time. They are lawns and gardens. These areas were bought in because people liked the areas that they lived in. They do care about the areas that they live in. And it is quite frankly insulting to be treated in the way that they are being treated in terms of how this bylaw works. So as I said, these are basically lawns and gardens, and the individuals involved want out now. But this leads to another fundamental problem with this bylaw. To get out from under this bylaw, you have to spend your money, because Saanich didn't put boots on the ground to see if it was right for you to be in there in the first place. And I am aware that people have spent thousands of dollars trying to get out from this bylaw, and then have been told that despite the fact that they have lawns and gardens, that they are not to be allowed out, because it was once upon a time, it was a sensitive environmental area. And it might become so again. I'm sorry, that's just not good enough. You would, in fact, be better off if they were expropriating your property. So there are some very fundamental problems with this bylaw. And it is, as we've been told by at other meetings that I've attended, we've been told by realtors and others that it is devaluing property. If you think it doesn't affect you because you're not in the EDPA, take a good look around. If the tax value is going down on the expensive properties, who's going to pick it up, folks? The municipality still wants its money, so everybody else's taxes are going to go up because a lot of people's taxes are going to be going down. And that doesn't make a lot of financial sense. There's a lot of unintended consequences with this bylaw. And I want to be really clear, I'm in favor of the environment. I've been, as I said at one council meeting a long time ago, I've been doing all these things since I was in university in the 60s. I've been recycling since the 60s. It wasn't easy to recycle in the 60s with spec, for heaven's sakes. But this is just a flawed bylaw. So I would call for council to repeal the bylaw, because you do not get a better bylaw when you've already cracked the omelet up and you're trying to rebuild the egg. So you need to repeal the bylaw. You need to consult with everybody who is affected, and you need to have a clear vision of what it is you're trying to do, because quite frankly to me it's not clear. It's almost as if because we're protecting the Gary Oaks, some people think that those of us who have a lot of Gary Oaks on our property, that those leaves are actually dollar bills. And I have news for you, they aren't. And we are not all wealthy. And I am really tired of, on behalf of myself as well as many other people, of being expected just to pony up because of somebody else's nice idea. So please, repeal the bylaw, consult broadly, figure out what it is you really want to protect, and by all means do not exempt Saanich itself. Thank you.